Okay, guys. I'm gonna bring to you guys a match that um I had played, and I was just trying out a team just for funsies for like my next session because I wanted to do one on Charizard Y. Mainly because I've seen so many Charizard X's online, and I haven't really seen too much Y's, and he doesn't get a lot of love, I think. And Charizard is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I wanted to like showcase him. But maybe that session will continue on later on. But for now, I'm just gonna give you guys a little goodie that I ran into when I was playing. So I was just play testing. I was on an alternate account just to play test this real quick to see if I like it or not. Before I actually went on my account. I don't really care about my account, to be honest, like my record or anything. But I don't know. I think I was just lazy when I typed this in. But I was playing. And well, let me see if I can just go ahead and show you guys. So what? No. So I'm playing against this one guy, and apparently his friends decide to come in and talk all this crazy trash with him, just to get me to I guess choke and lose or anything. Whatever. Hopefully when this recording goes, like, it'll show up the text, because I'm not sure if it will or not. But I can go ahead and try to narrate this, even though I don't remember what I did in this. Oh yeah, there it goes, the text. Okay, right here I think I was trying to get damage off because I didn't think that he had really anything to do against me with Venusaur's natural bulk. So after this, once I realized, well, Donphin's my physical wall, I just go to switch in. He misses on the play rough, which is not a big deal. He switches out into Donphin. I mean, what's called it? I don't know why he switches out into this, expecting, I guess, an EQ. Maybe it was physically defensive. Whatever. I switch out into my Ninetales because I know I have the energy ball, and that if that wasn't going to OHKO, I know it's going to get some big damage on him, and hopefully he didn't sleep. And even if he did woke up, I doubt an Earth Power or Scald under the sun would kill. But he brings in his Cresselia, which is annoying as fuck. I've been playing a lot of Cresselias online, so I want to go ahead and burn that just to get the residual and give it a expiration date. And the trash talking has begun. I don't know if you guys saw that already, but I'm trying to joke everything. But he gets the paralysis on my Ninetales, which is not really that big a deal. Ninetales is mostly like a backup attacker and backup Sun for Charizard Y. But I go ahead and predict the Moonlight, bring in Gengar, underestimating Cresselia's bulk. I go for Shadow Ball. He gets a Psychic crit hit. I don't really think that mattered, and but if it did, it's alright. It didn't really bother me. So I bring in Venusaur, expecting the Giga Drain to kill since I outspeeded the Sun. It left him at 1%, which gives him another kill in the Cresselia. Luckily, I get the double knockout, which is really made up for that because I was kind of really pissed off. Let's see. He brings in the Lantern as an obvious counter for Scald, but I predict that and I go for the Toxic. And then at this point, he predicts Donphin, which at this point I figured he would, so I roared out into this, and I expect him to go for a close combat, so I go for a Scald, hoping that I would get a burn. Plus I knew he would go for a close combat, and a special defense drop would make it really hurt. I don't get the burn, which would have been nice because I would have OHKO'd. So I switched out in Donphin, knowing that his close combat is not going to be doing anything. I expect him to stay in for Death Fodder, so he goes for the Ice Shard, and I believe they start trash talking even more once I get another knockout on what's called. He brings in this, and he goes. I know he's gonna go for a Hydro Pump, so I bring in Ninetales as Death Fodder, and maybe he could live it, with the Sun out. But he misses, and even when he lands, it doesn't kill. I go for the Energy Ball, but it didn't really do much because Lantern is very bulky. So I expect him to go for another Hydro Pump. I switch out on Blastoise. He goes for the Heal Bell, which I didn't expect, and there goes the Trash Talk. I drop another Toxic on him, and his Volt Switch isn't doing a whole lot because it's defensive. And then I believe I go for another Roar here because I figured he was not gonna be able to. Oh yeah, I figured he's not gonna be able to do a lot to me. He didn't do anything to me. And I bring this out, expecting to go for another Volt Switch. I think I switch out. No, I was like, I don't care. I think I was gonna fall off Blastoise. I bring this. I was actually expecting. No, I just really made a bad play here. I didn't know it had Water Absorb or anything like, so I did a Skull. I should have did Roar Toxic, but I screwed up. Anyway, I bring this, which I didn't expect him to switch to stay in, so I went for the toxic, expecting the Seismitoad back in, but he stays in and lands 2 focus blasts for the knockout. And he goes more trash talk right here if you can't notice. What's call it here. I went for the EQ and I get a crit focus blast, and I'm pretty sure that mattered, even though his special defense is not that great. But I bring in Charizard here and proceed to do some nice damage here with an air slash, thanks to that evolution special attack boost. He brings in this. The sucker punch is so obvious, so I roost up. Then I was thinking, well, he might go for another sucker punch because I already roosted, so he tried to out predict me. I went for another roost. Then I do it again, thinking, well, you know, maybe he thinks I'm at full health so I can survive a hit, so I go for another roost. And I keep basically roosting to see how much his play rough or his iron head was gonna do, because they're both resisted. And they don't OHKO. So at this point, I'm gonna roost one more time to see if he wanted to go for a sucker punch, and he doesn't. So therefore, I go for my fire blast. Luckily, I landed it and I killed it. He brings in this. I go for a fire blast. Resisted, it still kills, which is very nice considering lanterns both. Lastly, as they shit talk, I go for the final air slash because I don't think Seismitoad has very good special defense, and get the last kill with Charizard Y. Charizard Y did very well this game. Mainly I wanted to upload this because, well, one, I was play testing for a future session with Charizard Y. It might be a slightly different team, and two, just goes to show you, you know, you don't really get anywhere by trash talking for no reason, especially like 3-on-1. What are you just, that's poor sportsmanship, and on top of that, you lost, you know. And excuse my language if you guys swing that way into sexual orientation, then I'm sorry. But I feel like these guys deserved it, and if you guys did too, please give a like. And if you guys didn't like it, then go ahead and dislike. I mean, it's not gonna bother me if you guys dislike the video or you unsubscribe or whatever, because sometimes justice needs to be served like this, and it was glorious. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Stick around. I'm really busy with work, but I'm thinking about doing a Thanksgiving special live session, and if I don't do that, then it's gonna be a regular session or something. But I have something planned for you guys this week, I promise. Just please stay tuned. Stay tuned, and things will be coming. So we'll see you around. Bye.